What's going on, everybody? Like I said before, it's Derby City Sports Review Show, but it's no cap zone, baby. We're gonna be doing a no cap high school basketball recap show to start the show off. You know, the Friday night's game. Yours truly, Will I am in the building with Will. We got the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing, sir?
What's going on, people? Hey, it's another week. It's another day. It's still a little chilly outside, but hey, trying to stay warm. Be good.
T Rock, what can we do to get this dude energized? Just a little bit, bro. I mean, he gives me a little Howard Cosell, like the little
I don't know,
the
man. It was
rhythm. But
damn near,
what can we do?
it was damn near 60 degrees a day. Talking about it's chilly outside. It was
it's
warm.
still it's still a little
It
chilly. A
was.
little
It's.
chilly.
It is warm out there. Until we just came out the 20s. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Well,
And enjoy
yeah,
hey,
that
I get.
sunshine and 60-degree weather right now. Put on some shorts. Go for a walk. That'll get it.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
okay.
I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking, but hey, T Rock, how you doing today?
Oh Lord, Lord, it is what it is. We see T Rock is doing well. We can tell.
Always.
Indulge,
Yeah,
indulging.
yeah, we can tell. Big time. Shout out to the sponsors, Mile Wide Bird Company, 502 Corvette, Vinyl Empire. Make sure you go ahead and show love any way you want to do it. You can do it from Facebook for the stars. You can do it for PayPal, uh, Cash App, Venmo, all that stuff. We'll take it. It all good with us. Also, don't forget to where to find us at. Talking about Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. You don't stop, and all the ones if you wanted to go ahead and just listen to us and not see our handsome faces. You know, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, iHeart, all that good stuff. So let's go and hit the ground running with these games. With these games. Let's go. Let's get it. Some very interesting games. I will say that happened Friday. Some that we expected, some that we didn't. This is one that we did expect. Valley 65, Southern 18. Hey, the mayor, Valley won by a mile wide.
Oh,
Yes, they
wow.
did. And I think we all saw this coming. Something like 22-4 versus 4-22. Yeah, Leah Stinson did her thing. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 for 3 from 3 pointers. Dixie Johnson, 10.6 rebounds. Marion Cooper, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 4 for 6 3 pointers. They shot 44% from the field goals, 45 from 3 pointers, only 30% from free throws. Got to get that together if you're trying to make a run in this tournament play, which we know we are among district play. So you got to make sure you take care of business. Even though you can look like, say, hey, well, you know, Southern only score 8. We talk about moving forward. You can't be doing things like that. Great win, Valley. I'm sure the Don is happy with that score.
Yes, the girls are still doing their thing. I
He may not look happy, but he's happy, guys. He's happy. Believe us.
You know what? They're good. Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Valley Vikings, y'all can blame him when we just whoop, take it off. Take it off. We try to give it love, but he don't want to show you the love. Whitfield Academy, woo, took it on the chin to Central Harding, 51-31.
Hey, that's another mile wide victory going on today. Oh well, this past Friday. You got that. You got Juliana Stiff, who had 23 points, 13 rebounds. She hit 5 for 11 3 pointers. Kathleen Huggins, 10 points and 14 rebounds. The team shot 41% field goals, shot 50% from the 3 point range.
Mm.
And an interesting fact I just wanted to drop.
What's that?
They was 0 for 1 at the free throw line.
Saw that.
Yes,
Saw that.
very interesting. Well, then Central Harding still they out rebounded Whitefield 39-24.
Whitfield.
Did I say White? Oh, okay, I did say Whitefield, but yeah,
Well, it's spelled
Whitfield.
that way. So I get it.
Yeah, that's what.
I get it. It's
But
fine.
y'all don't follow the show, man. I done had the athletes, 2 athletes on her, and had to call that kind of stuff. It's Whitfield. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying it's spelled Whitefield,
It's
but I get
spelled
what he's
Whitefield,
saying.
and I got it. I
sure
did it.
is,
I got it.
I
but
did it
still.
3 years ago.
I'm just trying to show him some grace.
No, ain't no
I
grace.
mean-
Ain't no grace. Gotta do the homework.
Anyway, it was interesting because Whitfield they shot 21% from the game. So then after that game, they was pissed off. Whitfield Academy, they was pissed off. So they went Saturday and whipped up on J-Town 58-6. I just had to throw it out there too.
Are we doing that now? Are we like
I
doing
had to.
the weekend games?
I mean, I just had to throw it out there because I thought they were just so pissed off for getting beat by 20. They had a drop, beat some team by 50. They had to beat a team by 50 because they were so mad.
We'll be having a meeting. God bless America. Moving right along. Sacred Heart, 77. Frederick Douglass, 61. At Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass is kind of not a surprise, I don't think, to many folk. Sacred Heart is a great team. They shot 45% from the field while shooting 33% from the three-point line and 78% from the free throw line. They were led by a couple different people. Sophomore Amira Jordan for 17. She shot 42% from the field and 75% from the free throw line. Zakiah Johnson also had 17 while shooting 47% from the field and had 11 boards. Tari Ralston, 14 points, shooting 63 from the field and shot 60% from three-pointers. Riley Gilvin, 14 points, 7 boards. And then Miss Senior Morgan Frey, 10 points, 8 boards, while shooting 44% from the field. Yeah, they were very, very efficient in what they did. When you have, 5 folks, in double digit, two of which are freshmen.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You were very efficient tonight.
So let me ask you guys. Friday night. Let me ask you guys. You think that loss then added a little bit of fuel to the fire for them?
Always.
You know it.
Always. Yeah. Anytime especially if you're a Sacred Heart, right? You have this certain aura about you. You take that L. You know what I'm saying? That puts a chink in the armor right there. Got to fix it.
Yeah, plus you got a lot of young people who did not contribute to that run. So, time to take it serious. I mean, I'm pretty sure Miss Johnson, if she has to score 50, she'll score 50. I mean,
do what she got to do.
And Tootie is a monster. So, hell of a baller who's a sophomore. And then, they got the other one. So, hey, I'm with you guys. I just think that sometimes you do need that wake-up call and like, hey, we just can't just sleepwalk in this because there's going to be some games just like how they lost to Simon Kent. There's going to be some more games in that tournament because now they see them as beatable, even though we don't think they beatable, but it happened. So it is what it is. Yeah. So hey, good win, good bounce back, taking it, do what you got to do, smashing them in LEX, the Don's favorite city.
Yes, it is.
LEX.
Don't cuss at me like that. I don't lie.
Cussing. Dixie Heights 37, Franklin County 33. It was a rock
fight.
Yes, it was. Yeah, who can skip the rock the farthest apparently? And Dixie Heights got that at home. Hey, took care of business at home. Kathleen Buttenberg, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Bella Crawford, 9 points, 2 rebounds. This is how you know it was a rock fight, guys. Dixie Heights shot 28.9%. Yeah, under 30% field goal. 19 for three-pointers, 4 for 21. 43.8 from free throws. So they miss out all 3 important shooting stats and still got their win. So A, either their defense is that tough. B, Franklin County stats is just worse than this. And I ain't gonna tell you, but it had to be. 33 points. Yeah, good win, Dixie Heights, Franklin County. I guess T-Rock is going to have to motivate y'all. Because you guys came in the game with a gaudy record.
Yep.
I don't know. It was a gaudy record.
They ain't played nobody. Oh, man. Should have put the shirt on. Should have put the shirt on.
Should have put the shirt on.
That's a missed opportunity right there. That was a missed opportunity.
Hey, man, you didn't have him, so that's all right, man. Hey, yeah, that'd have been one more missed shot. That's all good. That's all good. Assumption with the nice win over Cooper, 66-56.
Yes, sir. That looked like a nice win in the record book for Assumption right there. So you got Assumption shot 50% from field goal range, 46% from the three-point range, 85% from the free throw range. They out-rebounded Cooper 24-20, and they snapped Cooper's 8-game winning streak right there. You had Ashlyn James with 15 points, 9 rebounds. You got Lauren Kempsonaro, 12 points, 2 rebounds. Cerie Buckner Palmer with 10 points and 2 rebounds.
It was killing you, ain't it?
Yeah, that was.
Assumption's killing.
When I looked at it early, but the funny thing is, when I read it earlier, I had it, but now when I look at it, it's over.
When I typed in Lauren Capsonato, I was like, yeah. And then the other one, I was like, yeah, they got done.
Where's Smith?
When I first wrote it down, I had it. The first one, Lauren. I had Lauren.
Okay.
But the second one, I don't even know why I tried the second one.
Hey, it's good, though. It's good.
But yeah, hey, that's a big win for Assumption right there. Good win. Big win.
Hey, good evening, Shannon. How you doing? Good evening. That is a good win, man. Big time at home. Big time. So, hey, congratulations, Assumptions, for taking care of that business. Lauren and Company. That's what you should have said. Lauren and Company.
Lauren and them.
Lauren and them. And Cousin too. Cuzzo. Yeah. Speaking of Cuzzo. All right. Central 45, PRP 21, Mile Wide, all that kind of stuff. I just want to know. I really hope, and I said this before, I really hope that they got some of that good eating. I really hope so, because if you went there to see some points, you 21 points? 21, bro. 21. I mean, jeez. In Central 45, I mean, like, Central's like, do we need to score anymore? I mean, yes, you do. Yes, you do. That game probably should have been 70-something to 21. Now, I will say this. Coach Black can coach his butt off, so I'm pretty sure he'd do some defensive stops. They have some athletes on PRP too, but we've been saying this all year, guys, that PRP's been having trouble scoring and shooting and stuff like that. It showed his head right there, and 21 points, bro. And it's so much talent on the team. You would think I wouldn't have thought that this. When I saw this score, I wouldn't have thought that. 21 points. Wow. Yeah, man, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad, my brothers. That was the ultimate rock fight. Yeah. That right there. Whew. You go to one extreme to another. St. X 64, North Oldham 58. Let's hear it for the North Oldham guys. They said, yes, you did not give up 100 piece, a 90 piece, none of that. You battled and was beating them. Hey, hats off to North Oldham, but you got to beat the champ, bro. You close but no cigars. Jeremiah Jackson, 15 points, 3 rebounds. Chance Famo, 16 points, 4 for 8 3-pointers. Chief Cameron, 10 points. Brandon Days, 11 points. They shot 45%, 34.6 from 3-pointers, only 9 for 26, some of that Louisville stuff going on. 9 for 26, 69.2 from free throws. But the main thing is this: they still undefeated in the state of Kentucky. You're gonna take everybody's best shot. I mean, come on, you're number one team.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it,
Yeah.
and they withstand that. And I know Jason and them was talking about will they be the first team? No, no, sir. Say next with the win. Take care of business, famo. Take care of business. Next up,
What to do?
the Dons Butler did it. 66, Fern Creek, 57. No, it ain't you.
Oh,
Take it
man,
back. It
mate.
ain't the Dons. It's definitely not the Dons. It was PRP's the Dons. I'm sorry.
See, here we go. Why we my PRP of all places, but at the same time, hey, little nephew might just be there, so it might be I might
Okay.
be at Butler more often. So hey, we'll see.
Oh, wow.
So with that being said, we got Butler
you know
who
what that
shot
means,
50.
T-Rock? You know what that means? He is never going to pick against them.
Ever.
Ever. So we got Butler who shot 51% from the field goal range. They shot 38% from the 3-point range. Michael Jones led Butler right there off top with 20 points, 7 rebounds. Santana Anderson with 16 points, 2 rebounds. And the nope.
What's the last
I
name?
swear I had this earlier.
What's the last name?
Trowell. Danico Trowell.
We'll go with
12 points. 12 points and 5 rebounds. That's what it was. I swear I was reading this stuff earlier. But yeah, that's it right there. Look, I'm like, hey, it's still good. To
Keep
me.
it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Keep it right. I ain't going back. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
I hear you,
so I ain't
Butler.
going back.
The Butler did it. I heard
Yeah,
you.
Fern,
That's like
Shout
it
out,
might
gotta
have
Butler.
do better.
been an exciting
Y'all
game,
gotta
though.
do better with these names.
The Birds.
Moving right along. Yeah. Let's go. Danville Christian 66, McCreary Central 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Danville
The
shot.
best name of them all, baby.
I know, right? Danville shot 40% from the field, only 16%. Well, we'll call it 17% from the 3-point line and 83% from the free throws.
Ooh.
My man Leak Anthony. That's how we're gonna say it today.
That's right.
15 points, 12 boards, shot 44% from the field. His buddy Luau, I can't say his last name neither.
Ding. No,
But he had, yeah, AIE, whatever. 14 points, 64% from the field, 6 boards, and Mr. Titus board, 12 points. Which is crazy because he only shot 23% from the field, but he hit all of his free throws, both of them, and had 6 boards. And Mr. Cole Dadisman, 11 points, shooting 57% from the field, 75% from the free throw line. He had 2 boards himself. Yeah, they basically do it. I had to look up Mr. Leak. I'm going to call him Leak because at least I can say that word.
Right.
I had to look up Leak. 6'10", African dude in Danville. Yeah, I was just like, okay, and he's just a junior. So
Leak.
See how that go.
So we got to say that name. Okay, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
His Leak now. He's only Leak. It's like Madonna.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Leak. Anthony. Whatever. Leak.
Yeah,
The league did it. The league
Leak.
did it. The league did it.
That's
The league did it. I'm gonna tell you who did not do it. Male. Manual 74, male 64. We all the way home. I'm gonna tell you what. Malachi Coleman has been balling. My gosh. He had 26 points, 4 for 7 3-pointers. Justin Decker has been Mr. Consistent, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Noah Smith, 16 points. I see you, Cuzzo. Mark Woods Junior got to hit a 3-pointer. Got to throw you in there, cuzzo. 63% field goal, 61 for 3-pointers, 11 for 18 as a team, 93.8 free throws, 15 for 16. That is the recipe how you beat somebody, your rival, at their home court. 63%, 61%, 93.8. No way they was losing. They couldn't miss. They couldn't miss. They could, and for this game, and I don't know if Mel battled back to make this close, but my gosh, those percentage, man. If somebody you're not winning that game, man, hats off to Manuel to go to Mel and take care of business big time. Wow, that's nuts. Hey, district play time to shake it off, do what you got to do. But Manuel, man, I mean, they've only been beaten by a couple of teams. I mean, they are a threat to take care of business. It's just that 7th region and 6th region is loaded, and they got to play each other in the Sweet 16. How lucky is the rest of the state of Kentucky? Who was the one who pulled that? Man. I mean, did they have a whole bunch of balls in the damn machine that was 6 and 7?
Right.
Then switch that shit out. Let's get it. Boom. Yeah. Guess who the 7 is playing? 6. But this is not the first time. This always happens. If it don't happen like this, it's like they in the same bracket that they're gonna knock each other out before they play. It works out perfect.
They'll play this next game. Yeah.
Works out perfect for him, man. But hell of a shooter. Coach Coleman doing your thing like you've been doing, man. And Malachi, hey, holler at my boy, man. Holler at us so we can get you on the show. Speaking on the show, got a special show Wednesday for you guys. I will basically be revealing all that stuff on tomorrow when I promote it. But a special show for some champions, for a champion. So be on the lookout for that. But great win, Manuel, big time. Woo! Coach Brewer.
Wow. Coach Brewer. Like, man.
Boyle County, 57. Bardstown, 56. Saw Coach Brewer taking pictures with his wife at the games. We got to work on something else, though, Coach. We got to get this victory. Making it with the Cardinals. We didn't worry about the Bardstown. What's the Bardstown? What's their nickname? T-Rock, I know you done probably been through there. What are they nickname? What are they nickname, T-Rock? Is he frozen?
He's froze?
I think he froze, man. How you gonna miss the punchline like that? How you miss the punch like that, bro?
Why is he froze though? Looking like he's asleep.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna help him out. Because you got Boyle County, so we're gonna let him come on back in here. But go ahead.
Oh, that is crazy.
I think that joke that got him stuck.
He was like, where is that? So what? So we got Boyle County going against the Bardstown Tigers. There you go, right there. The Bardstown Tigers.
They the Tigers.
All right. Damari Brown leads Boyle County with 4. I mean, they look like they had right off the top. They had 4 people in double figures. Just looked like they had a level balling. And who knows how close this game was? How did it go down to the very end? And I wish I'd have got to see at least. I mean, was it the last second shot?
Right.
Boston tried to come back to the end. But anyway, Damari Brown with 14 points, 4 rebounds. You got Landon Smith with 14 points, 12 rebounds. Harper Webb with 13 points, 1 rebound. And Seneca Driver with 10 points, 12 rebounds. Boyle County shot 42% from the field. But other than that, they shot 20% from the 3-point line. And they shot 37% from the free throw line. They were 6 of 16.
Wow.
Yeah. They tried to maybe give this game up. I don't know. There goes the Tigers.
All right. We thought
my Wi-Fi went down.
We thought that you got upset when I said what is Bardstown's nickname? Because I'm pretty sure you've been through there. And you just froze on us. I was like, well, damn, this is a long break. Let it out, brother. What's the nickname?
He's like on pause.
What?
It's
Yeah,
the
so y'all
Tigers.
froze
Like
on me.
you was
Just like,
fake-
what happened?
It's the Tigers, though, right?
You was looking like you was thinking about who did you meet in Bardstown. So you was like,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
it was
I
over.
just said you went through. I didn't say nothing about meeting.
Well, international.
Yeah, moving right along. Let's keep it cool. Henderson County, 70. Move right along. Henderson County, 73. Owensboro, 56.
Okay.
man.
Henderson County shot 57% from the field, 49% from the 3-point line, and made all their free throws, which was 4. Mr. Elijah Suggs led the way with 22 points while shooting 85% from the field and had 9 boards. Cooper Davenport had 18 while shooting 46% from the field and 44% from the 3-point line and had 3 boards. And Mr. Dwayne Moss, 14 points while shooting 86% from the field and 44% from the 3-point line and had 3 boards.
Taking care of business. Henderson County, man. Hey, impressive.
Henderson County.
District play has had it going on right now, doing things. So we would definitely, this is it. Some of you guys is moving on, and some of you are getting ready for track, or baseball, or something, or conditioning, or travel ball. 7-on-7, something. It's going down. It's definitely going down big time. So congratulations to all the winners. Don't forget to go ahead and vote for the players of the week. You can do that on X, or you can do it on the Facebook page, 54 Sports, or the Players Club, the group. So go ahead and show love for those players. They deserve it. Had some nice things happen. And also for the ones who didn't see who they thought belonged in there, you go talk to the coaches or the AD, whoever does the stats, because they wasn't out there. And we just keep it on moving. Keep it moving. All right, so real quick, man, let's go on and get everybody caught up. Wrestling, what's going on?
So,
Elimination Chamber.
Go through it just a quick to tell you who's all wrestling against each other. I mean, it's not many matches because the Elimination Chamber itself is going to be long as itself. You got six people in the women's, 6 in the men. The 6 in the women will be Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Liv Morgan, Bailey, and Bianca Belair. Those are the 6 right there. That's going to be wrestling, and the winner will go up against Rhea Ripley. There you go. And so for the men, we got Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Logan Paul, and last but not least, 16-time world champion in his retirement tour, John Cena.
Yeah.
So then we have just what you gonna say, T-Rock?
No, I was gonna say you won't see him during the match.
Right. So then we got really a non-significant match, if you ask me. You got Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus going against Nia Bliss and Candice LeRae. So insignificant.
Nia Bliss.
Did I say Nia Bliss? Nia Jax. Yeah, Nia Jax gets Candice LeRae. I mean, it's really, and myself, I think Tiffany Stratus is going to turn on Tiffany. Trish Stratus is going to turn on Tiffany
Stratton. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Probably.
And last but not least, in a non-sanctioned match. Anything goes.
Anything
Kevin
goes.
Owens against Sami Zayn. This has been so many times these guys have got together, traded on each other, got together. But Kevin Owens does it. But hell, this is probably about the
Nobody.
4th time that they doing this grudge match over and over. But hey, non-sanctioned, anything goes. End of the day, it's probably going to, who knows how it's going to end.
Yeah, primarily
That'd be
because
about it.
they put on a good show. They've
Yes, they
wrestled
did.
each other for probably 20 years or something.
Ooh.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah, they've been friends for that long. They're from the same place. They just put on a really good show. So
Okay. Cool. Thank you guys for dropping that knowledge that y'all do with that. Yeah. Get bounced right on out. Can't see you. All right.
hmm
So
yep.
let's rock and roll. Got some things I want to cover real quick. Not that quick. Let's get it. Florida State 81, Louisville 89. Louisville improves to 21-6,
Oh,
14-2
give
in
me a second.
conference play. Florida State 16-11, 7-9 in conference. Louisville's up 45-31 at halftime. Got outscored by 6 in the second half. Um, Florida State trying to do what they got to do for against Leonard Hamilton because they ain't going anywhere. Pretty much. And that box score we had for you guys, let's see. Let me get this for you guys real quick. Louisville was led by Chucky Hepburn, 29 points, 17 for 19 free throws, 5 for 13 field goals, 2 for 8 3-pointers, 5 steals, 5 turnovers, 2 assists. First time almost a long time all season that he didn't have 4 assists or above, but he went ahead and took care of other business. Fat had 16 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 4 for 4 for free throws, 6 for 11. My God, Javon Hadley, 18 points, 11 boards, doing whatever he wanted to do against bigger guys, smaller guys. It makes no difference. Rain tried to do his Jordan game, but he just couldn't quite get it. But he still had 11
Mm-hmm.
points, 3 for 10 3-pointers, 3 rebounds, and been sick all week with the flu. And the whole team, not the whole team, but most of the team was affected
Yeah.
with the flu. So a lot of sluggish play, but they went through it. James Scott had 4 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Abubakar had 5 points, 4 rebounds. Ganai Roof had 6 points, 4 rebounds. One of the favorite players of all times that were a Cardinal for the Don, Noah Waterman.
Oh, do you?
8
Yeah.
minutes, 0-1 for
I
field
do it.
goal, 0-1 for 3-pointers, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 turnovers, 0 points. Yeah. All right. So basically, if you missed the show yesterday, Bird's Eye View, you go back, bumping our cover, different topics and everything else. But y'all know how we like to run it back and give the Don and T Rock their thoughts on the game. So I'm gonna start with you, Don. What's your thoughts? And we'll go into the offense, defense like we always do in the MVP. But your overall thought of the game, Louisville 89, Florida State 81.
Well, really, I depends how I was looking at it. Really, it was I wish. Okay. Plus, we didn't know how the team was kind of feeling, so we don't want to give kind of excuse. I know even PK don't even get no excuse of like how the team was feeling. But I looked at it like, man, they before I even knew that, I'm like, this team don't. It ain't the same team right there. It didn't seem. It didn't look. It didn't. They didn't look good. Really, it was kind of sloppy at times. They couldn't get really going. At times they got going, but then they couldn't. I mean, they turnovers at certain times. It wasn't pretty. Let's say that. But they came out with the win. I wasn't really satisfied with their play, but at the very end, when you look over, when guys did show up, just like Chucky and Javon and everything else, and hey, you can't complain about a win. That's all I was like. But at the very end, but then once PK said about how the flu did go through this week, and a lot of the team was that made his substitution that took effect and everything else how they played the game. So hey, it is what it is. But like I said, another win.
This wish I would have listened to Paul Rogers before the game, because I would have made a nice old change in certain kind of picks and probably
Yeah, I
been
know.
okay. Because Rain Smith had the worst out of everybody. But anyway, T-Rock, what's your thoughts on the game?
I mean, regardless of
You was
sick or
there, though,
not,
right? I'm sorry. You was there?
yeah,
Did you
I
end
was
up
there.
going?
I was there. Yeah, I went. Regardless, sick or not, I mean, as the refs blew as many whistles as they did,
Oh,
they had plenty.
oh.
They had plenty of rest. You know what I'm saying? There was, you know what I'm saying, had plenty of time to sit and chill because I think first half Florida State had 10 fouls
Yeah, it
in
was
the first
crazy.
half, 10 or 11 fouls in the first half.
Yeah, it was
That's insane. That's absolutely insane. The refs did not put choke on the whistle at all. They blew it at, if somebody got,
blow the whistle.
somebody blew, yeah, if you breathe on them wrong, it was a whistle blown.
Blow
You know
the
what I'm saying?
whistle.
It's just like, and then with my man's on the floor, you know what I'm saying?
Little Hamilton standing on the floor.
Dude,
Man,
they had the whole
6
student
man.
section, the whole
Damn.
student section was hollering, "Get off the floor! Get off the floor!" And he did not remain on the floor. Now I don't know if y'all heard this morning. There was a fan on the radio show this morning, talking about what he heard the ref say to somebody about Leonard Hamilton standing on the floor. And it was basically like, "Oh, dude's like 70-something years old. He can stand on the floor if he want to."
Nah.
I was like, "What?"
Nah.
I was like,
Wow.
I'm like, dude, I was like, I need video, I need audio evidence of
Yeah,
this because
yeah.
that
You
don't
can't say
sound
that.
right. But at the same time,
Because if
couldn't stand-
you see
But you
now
couldn't-
don't know where you at, then that's a problem.
right. But it was just like, it's not that he was sneering. I just thought he had the privilege. He could do whatever he wanted. He had privilege.
Right.
But with that being said, you couldn't stand in that corner because he was standing in that corner.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
And that,
literally looked like his best-
that goes beyond the fact that they try to
He
get a ball
caused
around him.
a turnover.
Yeah, he caused a turnover, but he never moved from that spot. So if there was going to see Rain or Javon or even Terrence Edwards Jr. stay in that corner, they could not because he had that corner occupied.
Which is
Now,
crazy.
I have never seen PK. Yeah, and I've never seen PK actually get on the refs as much as he did in this game. Now, granted, again,
he was
they blew the
fired
whistle a
up.
lot.
Yeah, they blew a
They
lot.
blew the whistle a lot. But yeah,
lot.
but all in all, they did. There's a thing we say at work from an old employee that years and years ago. They did what they had to be done, and they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got the dub. Keep it moving. Move on to the next team because because it's you. This game, to me, regardless of the score, was a wash because that game was probably 5 hours long.
Yeah, I mean,
At least it felt 5 hours long.
Well, the thing about it is, as Louisville fans, we've been on the end of, especially in the Ricky P era, aggressive team pressing, getting a lot of fouls. They actually had 25 fouls called on them, Florida State. Louisville had 14. Cool. You hate that. It bogs down, and that's what they do. They muck it up. They make it, all handsy and stuff, and they're not good at it this year. They have been in the past. I mean, Louisville has won 3 straight games against them. So that means the guy in another year, last year, got 1. So you're really bad when that happens. But to go back about a coach standing there, if you won't let any other coach stand there, then you as a referee sucks because it was so blatant and it was right there. You had to run past it. You had to see it. And all you had to do was say, you need to get on back. We don't call it technical. Do something. Who gives a shit? When you know you're up here impeding the process or the progress of another team, come on, man. But then, if you peep game, when Florida State, second half, was in front of his bench, he was not on the floor like that. Yeah, come on. Get him. Keep on the floor. You might as well throw it to him. Get an assist. Shoot it, Leonard. Shoot it. Do what you got to do. Knock it down if you can.
Yeah, I mean,
piss poor.
Personally, if it was me and I was out there on the floor, I would have made it a point to go into that corner.
Oh,
I'm saying,
big time.
I would
Big
have made
time.
it a point to go into that corner.
T-Rock, you know what we'd have did. I'd have
Oh,
screened,
yeah.
I'd have blocked his, I'd have screened right on his ass. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Knocked him right into the damn road. They'd be like, what is going on? Let's go. All right,
yeah.
he's part of that. I guess he's a referee. So he's going to get this
Yeah.
pick and roll on his ass.
He's going to catch. He's going to catch. I'm going to hip check him something. He's going to move. He's going to move.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. That was uncalled for. And it was on purpose. Because when you're not in there in the second half, come on, man. Anything, right? Anything possible. Let me put that back up here. All right, Louisville offense. We already talked about basically the flu game. The guys with the energy, the lack of. I don't know. Maybe you guys have not had flu as far as the people watching it, but if you have it, it takes a lot of you. These are young guys.
Yeah.
And they are conditioned, well groomed. They had basically time off to kind of recover, but PK said it happened kind of towards the end of the week, like type stuff. So it was a quick recovery for most of them. Rain had to be isolated type stuff away from the team. Still get out there and do what he had to do. And I think T-Rock, you said it. Get through it. Or one of y'all said it. Get through it. All these game remain is to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank. All these games, get through. Take care of business. Stay healthy. Get through them. You don't have no sexy names left on this damn schedule. You got Virginia Tech tomorrow, right? Then you got Pittsburgh and Stanford and Cali in one of those orders or whatever the hell is going on. Get through, big time. Let's do it this way. What? Give me something that stood out offensively to you, Don. So we won't have to so we can just get through it.
Well, I would say guys made like let me see. You'll say like Roos, Abercart. You had they made.
I love Don. I love the
right. That's all right. But you had guys like that come in and use their minutes that they got significantly. They produced out the minutes. They got in there and made stuff happen. And like both of them, Roos in their 15th.
Right.
You had I need to go to them because I messed up once. I'm gonna keep on messing up.
Give it.
Bubakar.
Just call him
16 minutes.
Kadir is his nickname, basically. Kadir.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see it on there.
So
but that's his nickname.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I remember the interview and they went through that. Yeah. So about just the 16 and 15 point. I mean, both of them together just missed one shot. You had 8 rebounds for both of them combined. In a total of 11 points. So, but that was significant. But just giving rest for the other players. Hadley, Edwards, Scott. It was significant minutes, and they used it well. I do believe.
T-Rock.
I agree with Don at the same time. They obviously you need these people to come off the bench and play well, but I don't feel like they did anything different than they normally would do, right?
Very true.
So you know what I mean. So they ran their stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And luckily got ahead far enough by the time second half come because obviously due to illness and all that kind of thing, over time you're just going to run out of steam.
Fatigue, yep.
Fatigue. This is the first time I've ever seen this Louisville team actually try to run out the clock.
Yeah, they was holding that ball, wasn't it?
Instead of just running this stuff. Yeah, they was holding the ball. So yeah, so they're trying to save some gas. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I saw.
My big thing is, and y'all know I beat the drum for this guy. I beat the drum for this guy, and I'm gonna continue to beat the drum for him. stop not using. Do not stop using Waterman if he's not hitting his shots, he gains you nothing. If you got big guys like Florida State has, and they wasn't like muscular, Frank the Tank should have played. He doesn't need 10 minutes, 15. Give that man 3 to 5 minutes. Let him bang in there, get a block shot. Because when you have Waterman that plays 8 minutes, and that's kind of low for him because normally he'll ride with him for a little longer. Yeah. So I'm glad that he's like, maybe you don't have it or whatever. Because if he's not hitting threes, he doesn't bring you anything.
Nothing.
6 and 11 and brings you nothing if he's not hitting a three. And if he's not jacking it. Because I bet you anything. If you go back and look at the stats, the games that he played, this is probably the first time he's only took one shot attempt.
Yeah.
One. Because he's jacking it up at least 2-3 times on that three-pointer. Big time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Up top.
I don't know if they sitting there talking to him, saying, hey, let the game come to you. We need you in more effort. But if you say that, you only got one rebound, you 6'11", dude. 8 minutes, you should at least get you more than one rebound. You should get an assist, something, man. Be active. He is the epitome of my offense is going to lead me to play defense and everything else. It don't work like that, partner, when you come off that bench and you're not a lights-out shooter. And for the people like, well, his thumb. Well, okay, well, he had that lingering thumb problem before everybody knew about it and he was hitting shots and all that kind of stuff. And it's ridiculous, man. Like I said, man, I'd rather have Frank the Tank in there taking care of business for 3 minutes than Waterman 8 minutes not doing anything. Because let's keep it real. If when PK wants to go ahead and really exploit people, he's not using Waterman or Frank the Tank. He's using Abubakar to do his thing with mismatches. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why put him in there, man? It's just, come on, dude. Sometimes that experiment has ran its course. And I think it's ran its course. Now, could it be down in the tournament? He hit a couple of threes and stuff. But the problem is this. If he does that, you probably yank his ass out because now he think he's ready to go for 50. And he's going to shoot it nonstop every remaining game. So hats off to PK for even managing that kind of stuff because, hey, dude, you probably be off my team if I was the head coach. Louisville defense. What stood out to you, Don?
Man, so, me, I was trying to keep a little eye on it early in the game and everything else. So you had Florida State didn't score their first point until 1666. So 4 turnovers within the first 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. They had 4 turnovers. And by halftime, points off turnovers, Louisville had 15 and Florida State had 2. And that was by halftime. And then you can tell during that halftime score, they got that largest lead of 20. So that kind of, like T-Rock said, that let them, kind of work themselves out in the second half. Yeah. We don't got it, but they did get outscored, but that early defense led them to get to that point where, they didn't have to work as hard, but just overcome and just hold them off. So, hey, it was impressive earlier. I just said.
T-Rock.
If I'm just going by, the eye test, nothing. I saw nothing different than they usually do. I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? They got up in people's faces. They do what they do. There were so many fouls called in this game that, if you, just grace somebody, I mean, Terrence Edwards Jr. was just playing good defense. He was walling up and they was calling fouls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, you can't, for me, I can't say I saw anything good on defense, primarily because the whistle kept being blown. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, like I said, Louisville can put the ball in the basket enough to get ahead and just try to do their best to keep the other team from scoring. So I didn't see
Well,
any big differences for me
right.
personally.
Well, and that's why that's pretty much why I'm like, what did you guys see? Any good or bad? My bad thing is for Florida State to get 81 points. The defense was not as crisp. Yeah, you did have some people, some superlatives that stood out. You had Chucky had 5, but he also had 5 turnovers. And Chucky's the type person, he knows when he got them turnovers, he's trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do what he got to do. And yes, the ref was calling bullshit, but we still only had 14 fouls to their 25, so it could have been worse. And it was some bad calls.
Yeah.
For both sides. It was some really ticky-tack, stupid stuff that was going on. These refs, I don't know, what was their agenda besides being on there and making this game extra long, big time. But at the end of the day, man, I understand, and it's kind of like the flu game. So the energy, and so you don't want to get down on people because, I mean, hell, people can't even move, aching and shit. So what they did was impressive, but the defense was not to the standard that we've been seeing in this streak of 15 out of 16 or 16 out of 7, whatever that thing been going. So hopefully this shall pass and we don't have to worry about it and take care of business tomorrow.
Because this strain of the flu has been putting people down.
Oh damn! Done killed
Yeah.
people.
Down.
Has killed people.
Yeah.
We have people pass
Yeah.
because they done had probably illnesses of some other sort, and that flu get a hold of, and it's a wrap. And this what's
it's
going to
been
happen? I'm
horrible.
gonna tell y'all what, and I do not work for the FDA or anything like that or whatever. I'm not in the Trump administration or anybody's administration. It's COVID get ready to come. They said a new strand of COVID was in China, so let's get ready to come back full fledged. It happened before. It happened before. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, because you know what happened. It became the flu. Everybody respiratory, and then all of a sudden it came COVID. It's the same thing. You got these schools shutting down. Shit, I think I might have had a touch of it 2 weeks ago. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just building on top, building, and this was going to happen, man. But like I said, hats off for them to compete with that, take care of business. And it would be so Louisville if COVID come back and strike this shit down before the tournament. Please don't. We don't need that no more.
Please don't.
We had it with
No.
War and them that was ready to make a move. We don't need that. We want to see these guys play. So let's kind of keep everything boarded up, tight up, all that kind of stuff. Bubble for everybody. Louisville MVP of the game, T Rock. I'll start with you.
I'm still going to go with Hadley. You know what I'm saying? Double guy. Did anything he wanted down in the post, even against their tall players, just throw some body on them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say about shot blockers and stuff. You put some body on them, you know what I'm saying? You can just go ahead and do what you got to do, man. But I'm going Javon Hadley on this one. Couldn't be stopped.
I'm a ride with you. I'm gonna go with Hadley too. On it's so easy to go ahead and go with Chucky. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Hadley. This was for the simple fact we've seen Florida State is the second lengthwise longest team in the country. So as far as height and length, they're the second highest. So and we have had players in the past that couldn't do anything against that. Dude is 6'5", 6'6" on a good day, and it doesn't make a difference. He is a mismatch. And if you ever want to know what this offense looks like, it's predicated on angles, cuts, mismatches, and stuff like that. So when you see that they done peeped out the game and they know how the other team was playing, and all of a sudden they let Hadley bring the ball up, I put him on the top, I isolate him on the wing so he can, and everybody clears out. It's all about NBA. That's NBA stuff. NBA been doing that for years. Capitalize on mouse in the house. Let's get him. Big guy, you may bring and go right past you. Dude, I don't know what this team, and granted, I miss Johnson and Pryor was on her, but what would this team look like? We already know what it would look like without Chucky, because Chucky is MVP of the team. Period. I'm sorry, it is. But what would it look like without Hadley? Dude's different. Dude has lunch pail like ice baths. I need that daily.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, he's in there, and hopefully he was a JUCO, so hopefully we can get him to come back next year. And dude, hey, then it's really on and popping. Don, what you got? Who you got?
Sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm just gonna go with the easy pick right there. Just go with the easy pick. Y'all had Hadley, he had extreme day. The easy pick is Chucky because it's impressive. I mean, not only his 29 points, the 5 steals he had, but on top of that, the man was 17 for 19 for breaking the school's record. And right there enough. And the whole team, impressive, 30 of 34 for 88% from the free throw range. So,
yeah, because we know they done missed so many before that we was like, come on, dude, hit the free throws.
Right.
How great is it when you can break your own record?
Hey,
that's right.
That you broke your own record that you held with 2 other. One was a all-time great, Charlie Tyra. You know what I'm saying? And you actually broke your own record in the same year. But they are breaking so many records, man. That just lets you know how really fine-tuned this offense is, and these pieces to this team is way more. I ain't gonna say it's better than what we thought. Because when you can lose Cason Pryor, who was probably going to be the leading scorer of the team, because Chucky rather go ahead and pass and stuff. So Cason Pryor was probably going to lead the scorer of the team. Corin Johnson was going to be top 5 scorer of the team. You know what I'm saying? You lose all that firepower and you still are taking care of business. Hats off to the whole team. The power of the 25?
Power 25.
The power of 25.
Power the unit.
The unit, but I'm going to tell you what unit is not the power at. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about.
Somebody way too happy.
I'm gonna tell you who ain't got the power of the unit. Right here. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this on out because I got some interesting things before we get off of here tonight. And we want everybody to participate with that in the next segment that we're doing. Kentucky loses to Alabama 96-83. If you were surprised, then you drunk the Kool-Aid. There's no way, and we talked about this last week, that Kentucky was going to go down there and beat Alabama with what. The crazy thing is this, and I know Kentucky fans don't want to hear this, they weren't going to beat Alabama with those 2 dudes at their place. Well, it'd been close, yeah. Well, yes, we would have. Yes, we would have. Well, the problem is this. When you say yes, you would have, Travis Perry wasn't going to play then. He scored 12 points. Right? He's out of there. He's not playing that minutes. Colin Chandler not playing that minutes. Trent Noah not getting this too. So you can say, well, when you go to the law average, no, they take away from other people's shot attempts. You take away from T-Rock's shot attempts. You take away from the Don shot attempts when these guys come back. It doesn't work like that when you can plug in 28 points and think you're going to beat somebody. It doesn't do that. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Competitive, we've seen that. I think what's missing of this whole thing, and I know Don brought this up last week, we've seen this team have Butler and Robinson play together with that. They have had some great wins, and they have had some badass losses. They're inconsistent. And the crazy thing is, and we had a little text was going on around today, and Kentucky's still 17 in this week's AP, and that's because they're trying to go ahead and keep the SEC irrelevant and try to break the Big East 11-team mark as far as teams in the tournament. That's what that's all about. You cannot have 9 losses and still be. If that's the case, can Louisville erase some of them losses that they took? Could they scrub away the Ole Miss debacle? Can they do that? No, Tennessee, you still have the people, so we'll keep that. We'll roll with that one. Well, no, Corn didn't play, right? Corn didn't play in that game, right? And Abubakar didn't either. So can we scrub that one too? Can we scrub all that? Can you scrub? No, you can't. It's sports. Injuries is part of the game, and we hate it just like everybody else. But Kentucky is the most inconsistent team in the top 25, and they're keeping them in there just because the SEC. If this was the SEC of 4 years ago, they would have been so far gone and all this. Well, they wouldn't have lost those games. I don't know. I don't know. They don't play defense. They do not play defense. And if you think they play any kind of inkling of defense, come on, brother. The last two games against Alabama, you have given up 202 points. 202 points. This is not an NBA team. Well, we score 83. Oh, well, a lot of teams score 83 on them because Alabama is one of the worst defensive teams in the country. They're trying to outscore you. Until you fix that defense, it makes no difference. And the crazy thing is this, everybody knows this, you're not going to fix that this year because the players you got on the team is what they are, bro. They're horrible defensive players. Butler's the only one that can really play defense. And what you going to do, T-Rock? When Butler's guarding you, what you going to do? We're going to call for that screen at the top to get him off of you so you can get loose.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the game is played. It's easy. When you only got one defensive player, we can go around that. Not a problem. Not a problem. T-Rock, what's your thoughts on the Alabama taking care of business against Kentucky?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to say any more what you said. I mean, it's again, it's about that defense, right? They, I think in the beginning of the season, I think there was a lot of praise for Kentucky for getting the roster that they did because they understood that they needed big men. Right. Williams is playing pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, and I'm digging it. But he can't guard everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so what it boils down to is that once you hit the bench, there's Kentucky has no depth. They really don't. They don't have any depth. And so, and I'm not saying that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a Louisville fan. It's just what I see. You know what I'm saying? You're bringing in Noah and Perry and people like this, even when, you know what I'm saying, Jackson Robinson and Butler are healthy. You know what I'm saying? You're still these are the people that you're still bringing off the bench. Chandler, you're still bringing these people off the bench as though, you know what I'm saying, there's not going to be any kind of drop off when they come in the game. And unfortunately, there's going to be drop off when they come in the game, right? I think you recruited too far from your starting five, right? Gotcha. You know what I mean? So yeah, so if you got your starting five guy, your four scoring 12 points a game, and his backup scores 2. I'm saying, what is he bringing into? What else is he bringing to the game? Does he get you 6 or 7 boards? No.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem that I see. Other than the defensive side of the ball, the depth on the team is not very, very good.
Great point, man. Great point. I love that. The Don.
I love it. I love it.
We know you love it.
It's just another tale of Kentucky basketball. But at first, you look at it, and I was like, you know how Kentucky likes to do. They might have won this one, but then at the same time, we are talking about Alabama. So at one point, it was looking at they was giving a fight, but coming to when it was got to halftime and second half, Kentucky couldn't do nothing with it. I mean, it was at one. I think I seen a stat at one point when I was taking a glance at it, and they was like fast. It was fast break points. Alabama out with the at 23-6
Mm.
on fast break points against Kentucky. And with this, we know Kentucky's defense slacks. We know, they try to shoot too much that outside shot, like they're real shooters. They got shooters, but all of them are not consistent at all, just like Kentucky's team. And with Kentucky's defense, now of course I had to look it up again. Their defense.
What's the rankings? What's the rankings? That's the rankings. Come
Of
on.
course.
Give it to
scoring
us.
defense is now ranked 304. So
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Right. And it makes sense. I'll tell you what.
Go ahead.
What happens if Owe gets hurt?
Well, it's done. They're so done. And that's
You should hit the button on that one.
yeah.
We said the ding. Hit the ding.
Yeah, hit the button on that one. Yes, because they were all the way done.
And that's to me. I'm gonna say this: they're already done. If Owe gets hurt, and you don't want to say that, but if some foul trouble, let's say foul trouble, because he was in foul trouble this game. If he's in foul trouble with Jackson and Butler, they in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Dude has a different approach. He's going headstrong. He's trying to be. And really, his defense is good enough. You know what I'm saying? With that one, he just not as he can't take the ball away from you like Butler. But no, I'm with you. If you take him away from it, then it's a wrap. Because the thing about it is, the reason why Mr. Williams is getting all these because they run the offense through him. This is what he did with Ali last year and all these other dudes for BYU. He point centers.
Yeah.
Make it easier. The system's going to look great. All this kind of stuff. Because dude can't shoot worth shit. You know what I'm saying? He's 7 foot. He bangs. Should be a lot of offensive things, but he can pass. Good enough. Good for that system. So he's the point guard. But when all of a sudden, when Butler comes back and he ain't got those touches, dude gonna get you only about 8 and 8. That's it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got to look at it like that. But I will say this before we get off of them. I don't know a team who has been in the past 50. Well, let's say I'm gonna be real. 40. I say 44 years. 44 of my life. I don't know if a team could be 18-9 and 7-7 and still ranked in the top 25. I don't know if I ever seen a team 18-9, 7-7, and actually be projected as a 3 seed.
Yeah.
As much as you want to count these wins that they got, look how many bad losses they have.
Yeah.
If Kentucky is a 3 seed, then that lets you know the agenda for it's all about SEC. I'm sorry. You cannot be 17-1 poll, 21-1 and have all these losses. Kentucky has a chance to have a losing record in the SEC.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got to go. Yeah, I know how I do. They got to go at Oklahoma, and you can say, "Well, Oklahoma is going to be desperate, like they was." Didn't Oklahoma just beat a ranked team Saturday? I think they did. So Kentucky got to go at Oklahoma on Wednesday. Then they finish it up. Auburn comes in town on Saturday. I don't think you win that one. I'm sorry. LSU comes to town. They're going to beat LSU. Then they end the season with a freaking Missouri team at Missouri who's going to be trying their best to have the better seed in them. They may lose 3 out of 4. 2-2 will be best for them. So if you go ahead and throw that in there with what I just said, Lord have mercy, bro. You're talking about Kentucky. If they go 2-2, they be 20-11, 9-9 in the league, and if you get them a 3 seed, then the NCAA is a joke.
Yep. And still be in the top 25.
A joke. A joke. No joke, for real, for real. I mean, hey, there's no other way to put it. It's just a joke. Kansas just bowed out of 80 weeks, finally, after getting beat to death by
Oh
BYU by
my
34.
gosh.
They finally
Yeah.
got their asses out of there. It is what it is. Let's have fun. We got 5 things real quick. We're going to roll through them, and then we're going to get up off here. Buy or sell. Michigan good enough. This is talking about basketball, guys. For everybody who's watching this and everything else, go ahead, like, subscribe, do what you got to do. Buy or sell. Michigan good enough to win a national championship.
I'm buying. I'm buying. Be good enough. I mean, it's just take the opportunity that can beat the teams in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about mismatches. So I think if they got the possible mismatches, hey,
Buying
take
it.
it.
Buying
Right.
it.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I roll with that one. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Good coach, good everything. Yeah, I buy for sure.
You know, and it's crazy because I think it's so wide. It's so wide open this year. They want to
really is.
piggyback on 2 teams, Duke and Auburn, and it's way more than that. 2 teams they are just sucking, and I'm with you guys. I buy with that because it is about mismatches and things like that.
Yeah.
Big time. Buy or sell. Wake Forest reached the NCAA tournament. I can't even spit it out. T-Rock.
I'm
Now,
gonna sell.
wait a minute. Now I know you got ties at Wake Forest, baby. You live down there. You live down there in Winston-Salem.
I did, and I love my time there. And it's beautiful campus. Everything is nice down there. I really love my time there. But I'm gonna sell this one. They just don't have the firepower, I think, to be able to make it that far. Great coach though.
Great coach. Forbes is great. And I'm gonna go next. I think they do have the firepower. I just think that he's managed his team wrong. I think if Silas does not have the ball in his hands at all times, then you messed up. As many times as last week in the games they have lost, he's just sitting on the wing. And then it also comes to you as a player. Go get the ball, man. Go get it. Desperate. You can't just sit there and try to dunk on people and then all of a sudden you fade to black. Yeah, but I'm with you. They're not making it. The Don. They were putting North Carolina in there before. If they give a chance, if North Carolina finishes nicely, they would put them over Wake. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you got a very solid point right there. And I think really too, if Wake Forest makes a run in the ACC tournament, I think that's the only way they'll get in.
But look at the run, guys. Look at the run. Let's be honest. Only SMU, Wake Forest, North Carolina. I'm not putting Pitt in there. They messed up. Right. You have to beat Louisville, Clemson, or Duke. That's your only chances.
Pretty much.
I'm saying that's your y'all can't play each other and beat each other thinking yes, no. So that means you're gonna have to get to the semifinals, something like that, the quarterfinals, because we talking about double buys. No. So you got to get to the quarterfinals to have a chance. Yeah, bro, that's ugly. That's ugly. And that's what happens when you don't take care of business at a conference early in the season. Buy or sell. ACC gets more. Here it is. More than 3 teams in the NCAA tournament. Louisville, Clemson, Duke. T-Rock.
Shoot, that's hard. I think for me at this particular time, it's hard. Right now, I'm going to sell it. I think that, what I'm saying, those are obviously the 3 ranked teams. But, I think everybody else is a crapshoot. It's really top heavy. ACC is pretty top heavy at this point.
Kind of like Don said, you got some teams that have to take care of some business.
Right.
Finish the season and then the damn tournament. Don, what you thinking?
I'm looking at it. I'm going to buy. Okay. I'm buying. And it's going to be one sneaky team to be one like the last 4 in, maybe. It'll be a team something like that. That'll be up in Dayton or somewhere in the first playing early on that Tuesday or something like
But
that.
who's that fourth team gonna make it?
Good question.
That's the problem. Because if you make it in Dayton, you made it to the NCAA tournament, pretty much.
Right,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
So I said it's gonna be one of those last. As I said, I don't know. Could it be SMU? Could it be North Carolina?
I think the problem is this: when you look at the schedule and you have Wake Forest that's 11-5, SMU 11-5, North Carolina 11-6. In the past, you never had these teams with these records not make it to the tournament, right? And that's and that just shows you how bad that the conference outside performed, pre-conference. Because otherwise, all three of them would make it with that kind of record. Even Stanford would make it, who was 9-7 in there. Would I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say that they will. I'm a buy this for the simple fact. I just think it's gonna be hard for them, out of historic wise, not to get a fourth team in there. And I think out of Wake Forest, SMU, North Carolina, and I'll throw Stanford there, whoever finished the best, including the tournament, they'll put them in there just for principle. Just for principle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Indiana will make the NCAA tournament after the big win. Now, see, this is why I put it in this. And everybody who's watching, go ahead and like, subscribe, do us a favor. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. That's why I have a problem when you beat one good team that you done played, right. And now you're off the bubble, so to speak. The Don, will Indiana make it?
Hell to the no. They're gonna be, and they would be probably labeled as, they're gonna be looked at as in, can Indiana be it? They're gonna be on that seesaw, so it's gonna be up and down, because we know how Indiana's season went, and it was supposed to go better, and it didn't. Tough luck. Y'all should have won the game y'all supposed to win.
Tough luck. He said.
And we blasted y'all, So hey, y'all just with that win, y'all just made us look a little bit better. So it's saying that they'll probably be at the thing when it comes out, be the last four out.
And they probably got about 4 more games and probably gonna get smacked. T-Rock, what you thinking?
No.
Smack.
There's 8 teams ahead of them in their own conference, right? No, I'm saying you're talking about it. What are they? Hold on. They 16-11 and 7-9 in their own conference, and there's 8 teams ahead of them in their own conference. Hell no, they're not making a tournament.
Should we make a rule that if you're not 500, at least that you should not make it to the tournament?
Man,
I mean, for real. I'm just saying, because that will open up the door for the smaller conference that has somebody who's sitting there at 22-9 and 10-5. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting these name brands in there, North Carolina 99 in the tournament, right. Indiana 99 in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though that's 500. I mean, to me, I think it should be better. I don't know, man. I mean, it's, and I'm with you guys. I'm selling it. I think Indiana benched his 2 best players.
Yeah, they're literally in the middle of their conference. There's 8 teams ahead of them and 9 teams under them.
And all of them don't deserve it.
No.
To be honest. Yeah. Just because you beat your rival who decided to lay an egg up by 12, by 13 at a halftime, and quit playing in the first 10 minutes or 12 minutes in the second half, that let you know Purdue was kind of fit. They kind of fit. They ain't got the big 7'7" dudes no more. That's a wrap. Here we go. Buy or sell. SEC, the Tournament of Champions, the best conference. I'm talking about football. Or field win NCAA championship.
Yeah, this
Don.
I'm rocking with the field. The last thing I'm doing is rolling with the SEC. So it's the field for me.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You know, man. Say that with his chest.
The thing to me is so it's so open. The field is so open. The
It
SEC,
is.
even that's so open because they think they something. They beating up on each other during the year. We've been there, done that. We've been in the Big East. We know how it is. So
Yeah.
what?
Well,
So be it. It don't make y'all no better. But anyway, it's going to come down. It's going to be somebody else, I do believe, and not somebody they just shoving down our throats. But yeah, I think it'll be somewhere in the field. It'll pop up and somebody make it run. All
T-
about matchups.
yeah, it is. T-Rock.
I'm gonna say with the field, but not that just because I'm an SEC hater. I'm gonna say the field just because.
Damn. He just threw him under the bus.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, for real though.
Damn.
I am not an SEC hater. I just think it's.
I mean, we heard you the first time, T-Rock.
It's too wide open. Like you said though, it's too wide open. Again, we've had this conversation amongst the three of us. Who was the last SEC team to win a national championship?
Shit, Kentucky?
Exactly. 2012 Kentucky team was the last team to win a national championship from the SEC.
Before, wait a minute. Before that, who was it? Kentucky?
Kentucky. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So again, I mean, the historically it's not on SEC side, right?
Damn.
And so, but the SEC is cannibalizing itself so bad to the point to where you're not seeing other Big 12 teams,
right?
You know I'm saying
that are good, that
are very good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep in mind that there are other conferences that have other really good teams other than the SEC.
Don, do me a favor.
Already on it.
Yeah, who's the last SEC team
besides
Kentucky? I can't even. I'm trying to even think, bro.
2007, Florida, when they went back to back. 2006, 2007.
That's it. Who's before them besides Kentucky? Ooh, I don't think what. I don't. Yeah, is it any?
Kentucky 98.
Well, I mean, no. I'm talking about taking Kentucky out of the mix. And Florida back to back. We've seen it. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Horford is still playing in the damn league.
Yes.
Give everybody a break, my dude.
And before, like you said, before those Kentucky, you had Kentucky 96, Kentucky 98, Kentucky 12. Florida went back to back, and before that, we go all the way to 1994 when those Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
with
it.
Nolan Richardson.
So basically, let's put it this way. Let's do it in our lifetime. 50. Well, I'm 51. You'll be So we'll say in 51 years since my lifetime, 74. T-Rock will be joining me soon. And Don soon too. Anyway, there's only been Kentucky, Arkansas, and Florida. Because in the 70s, Kentucky.
It goes all the way. Then it goes all the way to 1958 with that man Adolph Ruppler.
So you got Adolph Rupp. So only 3 teams in the SEC has won national championships.
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
Yep. Started in 1939.
Well, at least ACC got 4 teams at least. Louisville, North Carolina, North Carolina State, Virginia. We can give them Duke. 5
Virginia.
teams. Who else? Who else? I know I'm probably missing somebody else. They at least got 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Did your boy them win? I can't remember. UConn?
Syracuse won.
Well, I'm talking about ACC.
Oh yeah, ACC. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Syracuse won.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's about it.
But still. Yeah, Kentucky. That's why Kentucky rules the roost, baby. I mean, they are it. Arkansas with Dolan and them had they stuff.
I bet you
Florida. That's it.
I bet you Friday in Kentucky schedule ain't gonna be as packed anymore.
I don't even think you got a chance no more, my brother. I just think like when all that money is in there, and the crazy thing is this: Kentucky got that horse money, but you got oil money. down this other stuff. And then you get that real football money. It's gonna be tough sledding, bro. Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because they wait. Will we see it this packed like this? I don't know, man. Because when you're probably gonna have 3 conferences eventually. It's gonna be who you like, who's beating up on who. Why you think all these coaches are getting out of there? When Hubert Davis is saying, "Oh, we need a damn GM," well, then now we done went to football.
Yeah.
And basketball, right? In the NBA. Like, we need somebody to manage this thing. And he's right. And the crazy thing is, PK got something like that already. Like, you have already, so now you're catching up with the time. You have to already be on top of that, brother. In every sport, you need something. I need. And let me go. I need T-Rock. I need a Don. I need to go talk to those people. They will fit perfectly with our stuff. Let's go ahead and sign them. Let's get them in. It is what it is, man. Things change, man. Yo, this is real. And that's why you got a lot of these old coaches bowing out. Because they don't want to try to put in that time. They done with that shit. Plus, you got people walking on the court, don't need to be on the court and shit, so you need to go anyway. you need to go anyway, bro.
It's funny. It's funny you brought that real quick. You brought that up about him being on court because I was just thinking of something PK said in his press conference where he said where players was taking Simone Biles shots.
I saw that. I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
Explain what that is to the people.
So they saying Simone Biles shots are the difficult shots because Simone Biles goes up and do stuff, twists and turns and everything else.
Nobody else can do.
Impossible that nobody else can do, and the players that's going up taking these shots is like no. He's like no. We do
double clutch in and all this kind of stuff instead of getting fouled and going in part. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he's crazy. Love him to death. He's crazy.
Love
all right. What we leaving the people with, T-Rock? What you leaving the people with, sir?
I'm leaving the people with everybody, again, have a fantastic week. Enjoy you some good some beers. God bless. Good night.
That beer look kind of empty.
That's because I was done.
He'll get another one before he goes to sleep. Yeah. Damn. The Don. Watch this, T-Rock. The Don. What we got?
Hold on. I wish I had drank. Hold on. Go ahead.
All right. Hey. Now I gotta get my.
Oh, hold on. Almost forgot. Oh.
Yeah.
No. Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
That's
if it's funny, and we ain't going with no funny shit. So let's go.
It ain't funny. All right, people. Life is short. Time is fast. No replay, no rewind. So enjoy every minute as it comes.
Hold on. I gotta make my Don face.
All right, hey, thank you guys for watching tonight. Go ahead and vote for those kiddos. Don't forget these district games is going big time. So go ahead and watch them. We got a nice show gonna come on. Like I said, we got a champion on Wednesday. Go back and watch the Bird's Eye View. We have the recap show on Thursday, and got a special show coming up on Friday. And only one person probably don't know that's going to be live. That's because he's not on the show. We holler at you. God bless. Good night. Yes, sir. Keep waving. Let's see how long T-Rock will wave.
I got infinite waves.